Set the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk it, pain and gold. No bones about it. Let it roll. Aces got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame, make fly. Seen every lockup, every running lie. Take fabulous, came late, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spotlight slick. There's pageantry, the flair, the grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Horror flicks, dark dot sports again. CGR with that brother team. No bones crew, we need the body slam dream. Time to welcome everybody to the room then. Balls for a prayer, the super kick them in the chin. Take a hound to the moon, watch them run and feel. No bones about wrestling, now it's here. Books, toys, docs, and game night fights. Old school love in the modern lights. We don't just watch, we study the craft. Hear that crowd, we build on that. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. We break it down. We bring the heat. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. Four voices strong. Bring heat to these seats.
Hey everybody, welcome. I am one of your hosts, Asa. Hey, this lady is K Fabulous,
Hey.
the hostess with the mostest, and that is our unfinished wall back there.
Yep.
And this is Tuesday Night Russo. So, and Switch is going to join us very soon. So every Tuesday at 7, we're going through the Vince Russo era of WWF. Most people call it the Attitude Era. And Eric Tate says, hi, family. Hey, what's up, Eric? Thank you for joining us. Yeah, so we're going through the Vince Russo era. We started in December 1997. Tonight, we are watching WWF Raw is War May 18th, 1998. So you want to open Netflix, go to Raw Vault, and go to May 18th, 1998. And let's see what it says for us tonight. Stone Cold Steve Austin, the world champ, faces Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe in a handicap street fight. Should be interesting. What's up, Switch?
What's up, fam?
Hey.
Did you hear that? The main event for tonight?
No, I didn't.
Stone Cold against Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe in a handicap street fight, non-title match.
The Stooges.
And also, we have a number one contendership match for the world title. The winner will face Austin at Over the Edge, which I think we're watching next week at 7. But yeah, number one contender for the world title match, Dude Love, taking on Dustin Runnels, who has dropped the artist formerly known as Goldust gimmick, and he is now going by his real name.
Wait, does that mean he's not going to have fun face paint and outfits anymore?
I think not. I don't think this lasted long. Did it, Switch, where he went by his real name?
I can't remember, but I think the time is coming up where he does a lot of jumping back and forth.
Yeah, okay. So Raw, again, we're watching May 18th, 1998. May, will you retweet this?
I can't.
Okay. May 4th, May 11th are not on Netflix. So here's what happened. May 4th, Intercontinental Champ The Rock and Owen Hart, both members of the Nation now. They beat Farouk and Steve Blackman in a tag match. Dan Severn beat Savio Vega. I don't know where they dug Savio Vega up from, but he lost. Jeff Jarrett with Tennessee Lee battled Mark Mero to a no contest. We saw an 8-person tag. We had D-Generation X, which is European champ Triple H, World Tag Champs, the New Age Outlaws, and China. Maybe China's first WWF match. I'm not sure. They were accompanied by X-Pac, who still has not had a match since his return on like March 29th, 98 or something. Anyways, DX, they beat 8 Ball and Skull of the Disciples of Apocalypse, and they teamed up with LOD 2000. DX got the win by countout. Goldust versus Kane, accompanied by Paul Bearer. No contest. And the main event, May 4th, Mick Foley beat Terry Funk in a no-holds-barred Falls Count Anywhere match with Pat Patterson as guest referee. That match went 16 minutes, 32 seconds. Pretty long for this era of Raw. Yeah. All right. And May 11th, which, again, we missed, not on Netflix. And I looked for these on YouTube, and they're not on there either. So May 11th, Vader beat Barry Windham. Windham accompanied by Bodacious Bart, Bombastic Bob, and Jim Cornette. They're still doing that NWA stable thing. Skull, accompanied by 8 Ball, defeated Road Warrior Hawk, accompanied by Road Warrior Animal and Sonny. Farouk, accompanied by Steve Blackman, beat Jeff Jarrett, accompanied by Tennessee Lee, by disqualification. Let's see. European title match. Triple H, accompanied by DX, versus Owen Hart, accompanied by The Nation. No contest. Mark Mero versus Sable, intergender match. No contest. Kai and Tai, which are the Japanese guys we've seen interfering in matches the past few weeks. That's the team of Dick Togo, Mins Teo, and Sho Funaki, and they were accompanied by Yamaguchi-san. They beat Terry Funk and Too Cold Scorpio by disqualification in a handicap match. And the main event, May 11th, World Champ Stone Cold teamed up with Vince McMahon, and they fought Intercontinental Champ The Rock and D'Lo Brown to a no contest. I don't remember why Stone Cold and Vince McMahon were teamed up and why it was against The Rock and D'Lo Brown. I have no idea what happened there. But that's what we missed. And so for tonight, and let me retweet this real quick. I was going to retweet it from my account.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What's that?
The McMahon and the Stone Cold teaming up. God, I wish they would just put everything up on Netflix or YouTube.
Yeah, well, for the year of 1998, they only have, how many is it? 20 episodes of Raw's War out of 52.
That's crazy. What's up, Eric? I'm doing all right.
So let's see here. Just retweeting this real quick for our followers. But yeah, tonight we've got Dude Love and Dustin Runnels in the number one contender for the world title match. We've got Stone Cold versus Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe in a non-title handicap match. And I do know Val Venus makes his WWF in-ring debut. He is taking on Too Cold Scorpio. I'm not sure what else we got going on tonight. Out of those, what are you most looking forward to, Kay?
The handicap match.
Oh, yeah? Why?
Because I want to see Austin kick some butt.
You like Austin?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's awesome. Switch, what about you? What are you most looking forward to out of what we know?
Hey, I'm looking forward to seeing my guy, old Val.
Val and Too Cold
Val. Yep.
Did you see Val Venus came out of retirement for a match this weekend?
Yes, I did.
Did you see how you see pictures of it?
I just saw pictures and the ending of it. I didn't actually get to see the match. I was looking for the match.
He was not looking great.
He didn't look great at the end of it, so I wouldn't be surprised. It's been years.
Yeah.
It's been years since Val has been in a ring, and he got the cannabis shops and stuff going on out there.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, that's when he left from wrestling. That's what he got into. He started opening up his own smoke shops and stuff, marijuana spots. But he ain't been around in a ring for a long time, so he gets a pass.
Okay. All right. Well, we're going to start momentarily. For me, I am most looking forward to probably the street fight with the handicap street fight. I just want to see what happens with Austin against Briscoe and Patterson. Yeah, I just want to find out. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get started here. Again, you go to Netflix, Raw Vault, and we're watching May 18th, 1998. And so we have Netflix with commercials. So if you have Netflix with commercials, don't worry about it. Just watch along with us. If you have Netflix without commercials, when a commercial comes on, we're going to tell you. We're going to tell you how long it lasts for. So you need to pause your feed, and then we'll tell you when we're back from commercial, and then press play. So yeah, that's how it's going to work. And throughout the night, I'll say, oh, we're 12 minutes in. We're 13 and a half minutes in, whatever. So we all stay on the same page. And if you somehow get off, just ask us for a time check, and we'll tell you, we're at 32 minutes, 32 seconds or whatever. But yeah, so I'm going to do a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, press play. We're all going to press play at the same time. That is how this works. We just had some people join us. I'm going to repeat it just one more time. Open Netflix, go to the Raw Vault, and we are watching Raw is War, May 18th, 1998. So I'll give people a second to get that pulled up. Again, Raw is War, May 18th, 1998, in the Raw Vault on Netflix. And one more time, if you have commercials on Netflix, just stick with us. So do we. So you just watch it. If you don't have commercials, we will tell you when there's a commercial, how long it's going to be. So pause it, and then we'll tell you when we're back from commercial. So then hit play. So we're all still together. And if you need a time check, if you need to know where we're at in the show, just ask us. And throughout the night, I will announce where we are. We're 10 minutes in, we're 12 minutes in, whatever.
Yep. And while people are calling in, we got some comments real quick. Eric Tate says, I am slowing down on my eating now.
Good work, Eric.
Yeah, man. That's why I look the way I look. I'm feeling the switch in my diet and the lack of energy. Like,
yeah, you don't seem to have much energy tonight, man.
Bruh. Yeah, I'm out of it. Between that and I've been doing the Richard Simmons sweating to the oldies Jones. I'm like, whoo. But I'm here, y'all.
Those will get you sweating. Those will burn some calories.
Yeah, only because it's been raining a lot, so I haven't been able to walk with Candy outside and stuff. So I called my mom. I was like, I need something to where I can sweat, because if I sweat, I feel like I'm losing weight.
Yeah, exactly. And let's see, Pa. Oh, just started raining here. Pa says, hey, fellas and lady.
It's fine. I can be a fella.
What's up? And he says, yeah, I think Mike Durband or Jeff Lane mentioned your channel, as I said last time. Yeah, I sent Jeff Lane a thank you. I don't know Mike Durband, but I'll look him up. But yeah, whoever mentions our show, we really appreciate it. It means a lot to us. So yeah, thank you to them. Thank you to you for joining us. And he says, I don't know if you guys know Husey, the Irish fella. Him, Jeff, and Mike are Russo brand producers, so one of them saw your interview. I don't know him, but that's awesome. Yeah. And for those of you who don't know what he's talking about 2 months ago, Switch and I interviewed Vince Russo. It's on our YouTube, youtube.com/@nobonesaboutwrestling. So just check it out there. It's Vince Russo interview about two months ago. It's about an hour and a half. Pretty interesting, and check it out. Yeah, if you like Vince Russo, or if you're just interested in the behind the scenes of wrestling, pretty interesting. So check it out.
Yeah.
Eric Tate says Raw was a boring ass show last night.
Eric, don't get me started.
And Pa says the Danhausen segment. LOL. I did see the Danhausen segment where Danhausen and they had little people. And Joe Hendry was playing guitar, and there was a pipe organ. I don't know what they're doing. And Pa says it's cool to hear Pro Russo on YouTube. Yeah, I love the guy. He's a great writer, great booker. So many people, don't like him for whatever reason, but he led, one of the most successful WWF eras. He led the most interesting WCW era. And now he's doing a great job with JCW. And, of course, he wrote for TNA as well.
Yeah, he did. He was doing good at TNA when him and Jeff was running things.
But, yeah. So now we're going to get started.
Yep.
and that we'll do the countdown. That guy Eric Draven came back in like pissed off. Did you see that?
I didn't read what he said. I couldn't read what he said before he banned them, but
But he got banned again. I don't know what his deal is.
Did we do something to him?
No. Well, he got banned.
banned.
That's the guy who said the N-word like 8 times.
Oh, okay. Well,
He got banned. And
y'all,
then he
we're
came
nice
back.
people on here. We just don't do all the hate stuff, you know.
No.
We can have difference of opinions and have fun with stuff, but we don't try to do all the hate stuff over here.
No. If you call us names, you're gonna get banned. If you act like a jerk in the chat, you're gonna get banned. If you're calling us names, if you're calling other people names, that's childish. And we're probably all adults here, so you're gonna get banned if you do that. You can curse all you want. Just don't call people names. Don't be a dick to other people. Curse all you want. We curse. So don't worry about that. Just no hate speech is the main thing. No making fun of people. Pa says, I mean, I don't have to tell you guys, we know it's cool to hate Russo, but dude, actually watch his era of WCW, TNA, WWF. It's miles better, in my opinion, than later on. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I told Ace he's going to have to go back and watch the beginning of TNA and when it first started. And like I said, they was doing some things, especially once they got their TV deal.
In a couple of weeks, I'm going to get a TNA Plus membership where you can go back and watch all the episodes and just like binge them. That's my plan. And Eric says, I hate people do that. I will never do that to you guys. We know you won't, Eric. You're a great guy.
You're good, Eric.
You're like one of our longest fans. Yeah. Well, I've had to ban very few people. We've been doing this for 3 years.
I think we've banned 3 people.
I think it's more than that, probably like 5. But in 3 years, only banning 5 people on the internet is pretty miraculous. Our fans, our viewers are pretty good, awesome. Yeah.
Yeah, we got OG fans here.
Yeah, but not that guy. I don't know what the hell is his deal. Mentally unbalanced, he seems. So, anyways, let's get started. We're gonna start again. I'm at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. And May 18th, 1998, Raw's War.
Yep.
So in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press play. All right.
Attitude.
Yeah, I hate when people act like that because we haven't done a damn thing to deserve any of that.
It was weird too because like he was having.
At least we get some kind of recap.
Oh, here we go.
There we go.
You know, Russo do them recaps.
Well, so much happens in the show, you almost have to have recaps.
Yeah.
So this is where Dude Love is all corporate.
Yo, Fitz was jacked, yo.
Yeah, man. He was on them roids.
Yeah.
Allegedly. Definitely. Allegedly.
He's dead. You can say it now.
He's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
No, he's not dead.
He died.
yet.
Hulk Hogan died.
Hulk Hogan's dead. Well, he admitted to doing steroids.
Hulk Hogan?
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of people in the 80s were doing steroids in the WWF. So, yeah, this is May 11th. This is the last week, which we did not get to see. Dude Love, corporate Dude Love, got him. Got Stone Cold. Here, we got a bunch of comments.
Billy Gunn had a nice slide into the ring, yo.
Pa says, trolls have nothing better to do. People just want to spread negativity. Good to hear JR's voice. Prime JR. What's your guys' opinion on Lawler? Very good wrestler, better commentator. I love him. I think he added a lot. He went a little overboard sometimes with the acting like he was in lust with women.
But see, I liked that for the time it was. It wouldn't get like you couldn't do how Lawler did back then today. But for what he did back then, it was perfect.
I feel like he's less creepy than Mean Gene.
Really?
Yeah, Mean Gene was a hound.
No.
Lawler, you haven't seen or heard of that.
Mean Gene had a sneakiness to his junk.
Yeah.
Lawler just put it out there.
And Eric Tate says, "Do you think Netflix will ever add all the Raw episodes?" Man, I hope so. You don't think so?
I don't think so.
I think they would have by now if they were
Yeah.
going to.
Me too.
And Pa says, "Separate the real life allegations with the performer, like Cornette and Ole." Oh yeah, I always try and keep. It's just like with actors. I try and keep their personal lives apart from what they do on screen because I'm not interested in their personal lives. I just want them to entertain me. If people knew my personal life, they might not like me. So
That's not true. You would still love him.
yeah, I'm a pretty nice guy. Eric Tate says Lawler's fake voice was funny. I don't know what fake voice you're talking about. But yeah, the guy Eric Draven, just to continue, he was a viewer for like weeks, was with us every show for weeks. And then we were talking horror movies one night, and he says favorite Freddy movie was Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2. And then Kay and I were like, that's the worst one. That's terrible. That movie's awful.
And then he snaps.
And then he snapped. He typed the N-word like 8 times, got banned, and I came back tonight with a different name, which still had Eric Draven in it, and said this and that, and said, "Asa, you're a failure." He said, "You guys made fun of me for liking Elm Street 2. I forget what else he said. He's like, "Asa, you're a failure as a manager." It's like, dude, I was an indie manager fucking 20 years ago. You think that makes me feel bad?
Plus, the wrestling company you work for closed.
Yeah, they're right. The
Yeah.
company I work for closed. I didn't get like fired or anything. They just stopped doing shows. Even if I did, like what? I was never thought I was headed to the WWF or WCW. Like I did it for fun. You can't hurt my feelings. Fuck that guy. Like for real. Fuck that
Straight
guy.
up.
Straight up. Fuck him. Fucking racist troll piece of shit. Fuck him. Fuck him up the ass.
Okay,
With
right,
a
let's
big
move on.
rubber
Let's move on.
dildo.
Let's move on.
I'm done now. Paul says, "I like Asa." He says, "The Crow character, LOL." Yeah, he named himself after the Crow, the human. And he says, "Hey, that's cool. You were a manager?" Yeah, I was a manager for a company called New Dimension Wrestling back in the early 2000s. My name was Shane McFly, and I did a young rich guy gimmick. I was like 21 years old, so it was like a young rich kid gimmick. I looked younger too.
That name is so. I don't know what. It's fire, bro. I love it. I freaking love that name as a manager.
That was a lot of pressure coming up with a name, man. Because you're stuck with it. You're stuck with it.
That one that fit. I like that.
Thank you. Well, I took McFly from Back to the Future.
Mm-hmm.
So I like the way that
Where'd you
sounded.
get the Shane from?
Shane, I just wanted something that sounded Irish.
Oh.
It was like Shane McFly. My character wasn't Irish. I just wanted an Irish. I'm Irish, so I wanted an Irish sounding name. Eric said, "Oh, Lawler's voice when he said puppies. That's so funny. Yeah, he did like an exaggerated kind of thing." And Paul says, "Speaking of McFly, do you guys remember Kushida from New Japan?" I'm not too big on New Japan. I don't know much about it, unfortunately. So I've heard the name, but I couldn't tell you anything about Kushida now. Yeah, he said he loves Back to the Future.
Not too big on New Japan makes it sound like you don't.
Oh,
care
I know
for
who
it.
he's
Right,
talking
It's like you don't
about.
have access to
No,
it,
yeah,
time to watch
The
it.
New Japan I've seen, I've liked very much, but I've
I
seen
know who they're
very
talking
little of
about
it.
though. But he's good in the ring.
No, I've heard the name, yeah. Yeah, if I had more time in the world, I would watch New Japan, but it would probably be the next promotion I would watch, the next one I would add on, probably, but I just don't have the time. And he says, Paul says his gimmick has something to do with McFly, and he says NJPW is decent now, but 2016 to 2020 was great. What's Austin doing? I missed it.
That man is not allowing him in the building,
Oh.
and so Austin is going to go have a few Steve Weisers,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going to come back, and they can do it the easy way or the hard way.
I see. You got a big
I'm
Stone
probably
Cold
there,
sign
yeah.
out in the crowd.
How many pairs of those Oakley glasses I used to buy in high school?
Here comes the dude, the corporate dude.
That's the only thing that has never looked right to me is Mick Foley in a daggone suit.
Yeah, it's weird.
Wait, this is Jude Love?
Yeah.
Him as Jude Love?
Yeah.
Is he wearing sweatpants?
No, I don't. Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all want a special? Y'all got a special request? Hold on. I can oblige.
It says, "Can we
She-
see your dog?"
She ain't gonna
Excuse me.
move. Candy,
Where is she?
where she at? Let me see. There she go.
Make her full screen. Make her full
Hey,
screen.
mama.
Oh, how do I do that? Wait a sec. Leave her. Leave her.
Uh-huh.
Click on the.
There we go. There she is in all her glory.
This is my wrestling buddy. She's looking at the TV. Well, was looking at the TV. Nobody else in the house watches TV with me, so
No,
well, mama, she does it with me, right, mama?
look, Candy. Look at her. Yeah, get the
Tree
tail
happens,
going.
okay?
Little baby. Our dog
My
just
spoiled
lays
baby.
down. Our dog just lays down when we do podcasts. And Eric asked that wrestling show you guys went to, was it a taping? Yes. He's talking about AML wrestling we went to Sunday. It's always a taping when they do it. I'm not sure where it airs. It's on one of those like subscription indie wrestling channels. Like you subscribe and you can see like 50 different companies or something like that. But yeah, it's all they do one show a month, and it's always a TV taping.
We
And,
gotta write the name down because we looked it up like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
And I just can't remember the name of it.
and we got to meet Sunday. We met Lunacy World Champion Caleb Conley, and Kay got to hold the belt. We met Juventud Guerrera from WCW. We met the Godfather from WWF / Papa Shango / Kama / the Good Father. And we met Buff Bagwell from WCW and WWF for one match. And Pa says, dude, are you guys fans of those old shoot interviews? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I like pretty much any shoot interview. I'm just, I'm really interested in the behind the scenes of wrestling. Always, what do people like? Who's a dick? How does the booking work? And all that stuff. I'm always interested. That's why I was obsessed with wrestling 25 years ago. Or no, what year is it?
26.
Yeah, 25 years ago. And that's why I went to wrestling school, just because I wanted to do it. Like, I didn't think I was going to become a wrestler. That wasn't my plan. I went to wrestling school because I wanted to do it for years. I wanted to see what it was like. And then I became a manager after that. But yes, I love shoot interviews. And he says there was a 10-hour Flair interview. So much details and funny, emotional interview of Flair's entire life and career. Wow, that is a long fucking interview. I would be interested to see that. He's my favorite wrestler. Eric says, how long was the taping? Their shows usually run about 2 to 2.5 hours. And Pa says, check it out if you haven't. I will check it out. Yeah, I love Ric Flair.
Did y'all watch the last episode of Lunacy yet?
Yes.
Yeah.
I don't know what part you said was so funny. What was it? The Vince Russo dummy they made?
With the hair on it?
Yeah. Was that it?
Man, maybe I was just high as hell, but I was laughing my ass off.
It was funny. I didn't like this episode very much.
I mean, other than that, that's what that was really interesting to me for this one. But yeah, just the way Chopper City and Russo was doing it.
Yeah.
And then the still shot of him with the little hair right there on the laptop and the jersey laying there. I was dying laughing.
I mean, that part was funny, but like Chopper City were annoying to me. And what else? We saw had to see Mr. Happy. We saw the Purple Phantom.
And he got a new outfit.
Match.
Hey, but that match was okay with Kerry Morton. And,
it was okay. It was the best Mr. Happy match I've ever seen.
That's what I meant to say.
I'll say that much, but that's not saying much. What else? What do we like from it? The Barnabas the Bizarre bits with Hokane, those were cool.
I hate that he is no longer Goldust, or the
You hate
artist
it?
formerly known as Goldust.
Yeah, Dustin Runnels now. And Eric says, my mom loves watching wrestling too. That's awesome, Eric. My mom used to watch it with me 30 years ago. What year? Yeah, 30 some years ago. She used to watch it sometimes with
She
me.
wanted to come with us on
My
Sunday.
mom
That's
was
true.
for my wrestling.
That's true. She wanted to come with us Sunday, but we'd already bought our tickets. So. Pa says, switch, kind of off topic, but how often do you partake in the ganja? LOL.
Lately, I do like maybe every other day. I was like once a
Wow.
week, but now like every other day.
Really? I
It
thought you were like
varies.
every day. I've never asked you, but I thought you were like every day.
Nah. Like now, if you'd have caught me about maybe 10 years ago, oh
Yeah.
yeah, it was every day. But I don't have to do it every day. I might hit it. I'll roll up one and I'll hit it maybe 3 or 4 times, and I can have one blunt last me a whole week.
Yeah, that's cool. That's a good way to do it. Don't let your tolerance get super high,
Exactly.
And Pa says, I use it for pain in my body. Oh, it's great for that. After I had back surgery 5 years ago, I used pot and I asked my doctors about it. I was like, is that bad? I just had back surgery. And they were like, if it helps, do it. And it helped me so much, like with pain. It helped a lot. I was on hydrocodone too, so that helped. But both of them together helped me a ton. I wasn't in that much pain. And he says, RVD wakes up with 11 joints, probably.
I believe it.
Probably, man. That guy's a class A stoner. Love RVD.
Yeah, this couldn't have lasted long because I don't remember.
I don't remember
I don't
this.
remember him being Dustin around this time.
Mm-mm. So
Well,
yeah,
especially
so
Dustin Runnels.
right, yeah, didn't last long. Not at all. No way did it last long because I don't remember it. So yeah, the winner of Runnels versus Dude Love gets the shot at Stone Cold at Over the Edge, but it's like McMahon, Patterson, and Briscoe are like the ref, the timekeeper, and something else. It's like totally stacked against Austin. So we'll see. And as I said, I think we're watching Over the Edge pay-per-view next Tuesday at 7. And Jerry Lawler has a mystery person in a blanket. And Pa says 1998 Raw is better than 99 Raw, in my opinion, because mid 99 the stories were a little meh. True, but in 1999 we did get the Ministry of Darkness, which was awesome. And I don't want to don't spoil the Mystery of Darkness angle for Kay Fabulous. She has never seen it. So
Yeah,
Switch and I,
all of these for the first time.
right? Switch and I have seen all this stuff. We don't remember it all, but we've seen it all as kids. Kay Fabulous has not seen the Attitude Era. Very little of it. Only since we started watching these Russo shows. So don't spoil the Ministry of Darkness for Kay. And he says, will not spoil. But yeah, that's a great angle. I thought it was a great story. So here we got.
So he is Scorpio.
He is Scorpio, not too cold Scorpio for some reason.
Uh-oh.
Here comes Val.
Uh-oh. There go that music. Don't it make you just want to get naked? Shake it, Val. Shake it.
We've seen look at this
God,
Titantron video.
hot dog.
You love it?
Look at him. The hot dog bun.
I love it.
My guy, Val.
This is straight out of the mind of Vince Russo. And we've seen the vignettes for weeks now. Val Venus is coming. And
I hope they give him a mic.
Val Venus has came.
I hope they give him a mic.
And he said to Kay, yeah, you'll like this a lot. Yeah, great angle. Undertaker becomes like really evil. And instead of just trying to win wrestling matches, he's trying to like straight up murder people.
Get it, Val.
Look at him go.
That ravishing twerk.
What do you think, Kay? You love him already?
She's smiling hard.
It's just.
Oh, they ain't give him
so
a mic.
odd.
You got to hear him talk to the crowd, though.
Pa says Scorpio is awesome. Yes, he is. Definitely. I love him.
We met him.
Yeah, we met him. He's a very nice guy. And saw him wrestle.
Mm-hmm.
He's still wrestling. He says Scorpio is underrated. Definitely. I agree with that. Yeah. One of the great high flyers of the 90s and really was doing that style in America when not many people were.
Yeah.
I think he was the best high flyer in America for several years, honestly. ECW and WCW. And Pa says, people talk about Jerry Lynn, but Scorp was ahead of his time. Yeah, exactly. Like I just said. And Pa says heel Taker. Yeah, heel Undertaker's way better than face Undertaker always. I mean, someone named the Undertaker should be a heel, should be a bad guy.
Yeah, but at the same time, what you gonna do when the fans start cheering, which is what they had started doing, like what, 92, 93-ish?
Yeah, true. And Pa says Scorpio said he came up with the 450 when he was faded, no lie, on Colt, I guess Cabana's pod. Cabana, there it is. That's cool. Yeah, the big 450 splash, high drop kicks from him. Great tag team with Marcus Alexander Bagwell back in 93, 94, maybe 92 also in WCW. Great wrestler, too cold.
Yeah,
I'm sure he's going to lose here, but he doesn't deserve it.
He looked like $1 million.
Who, Val?
Yeah.
Oh, he looks great. Yeah.
That was the only thing that was hard for me to look at when I was looking at those clips this weekend.
Yeah, that was tough to see. Tough to say.
Oh, I didn't realize they ever had a falling out.
I didn't know that either. Yeah, he says Bagwell and him are friends again. I think I heard something about that. He says, thankfully, they hated each other for years. Do you know why? Because I remember hearing they had a falling out, but I don't remember why. But yeah, that's good. They've made up. They were a great team. Great team.
The Big Valboski.
Mm-hmm. I think JR said the tag titles are on the line tonight, so I don't think he said who they're facing, the New Age Outlaws.
He got the ladies screaming.
Mm-hmm. Val Venus, Canadian, and is now
really?
And is now an outspoken libertarian. So, which lets you know he's an asshole. As I said, the only people who are libertarians are white people who have never needed government assistance or known anyone who's needed government assistance. Those are the only people who are libertarians, man. Pa says Scorp is legit tough. This was confirmed when he beat Hawk up in NK. What's NK?
I thought it was New Japan. I think they mean New Japan. That's what it was at.
He says Scorp made Mr. Hughes legit run out of the match in ECW, and Sabu had to run in to have an impromptu match. LOL. Wow, I don't remember that.
Yeah, Scorp ain't take no shit back in ECW, man.
Great, he's still looking good here. You know, he's good here. He's not in his prime here, but he's still very good. Bam. Oh.
I like how they gave this match a little time.
Mm-hmm. Well, Mal's debut, you know, we got to get to know him a little.
Mm-hmm.
And Scorpio wearing the Terry Funk You shirt. He and Terry Funk have been have been tag teaming on recent episodes of Raw. After when Cactus Jack said he's not Cactus Jack anymore and then turned heel, he and Chainsaw Charlie broke up and Terry Funk became Terry Funk again, not Chainsaw Charlie. And then he and Scorpio have been teaming. Pa says, speaking of WWF, what's your guys' thought?
Oh, shit.
What? Oh, nice.
We just did a fucking UFO splash.
UFO splash, yep. That was awesome. I think Kevin Knight's been watching some Too Cold Scorpio, maybe.
Uh-huh.
Pa asks, what's your opinion of Ahmed Johnson? He says, I think he was cool. He gets a bad rap by Nation guys. What do you think, Switch, Ahmed Johnson?
Ahmed, when he first came in, yes, Ahmed was that guy. And if he would have had his head on straight and knew his role, Ahmed would have been a big star. But he ended up, hurting people, not being remorseful for it. So, I mean, the bad rap he get, it's his fault.
Yeah,
it's his fault. These people are giving you their bodies to trust, and you're gonna hurt Farouk the way that he did, and Farouk's out for I don't know how long and never gets a call from Ahmed or anything.
Mhm.
So yeah, you can't be like that. So it was all on him.
Yeah, good wrestler, but yeah, the way he acted in the locker room, from everything I've read, and heard, the way he acted in the locker room didn't make him any friends, and that really hurt his career. He's one of those who kind of bought into his own hype, didn't want to lose matches, kind of like, and I love Goldberg, but kind of like Goldberg, and he was like, I shouldn't lose. If this were a real fight, I would win. It's like, it's fucking fake, Goldberg. Chill out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I have mixed feelings about him. And then he came back way out of shape later in WCW. What was his name? Big T or something?
Big T.
Big T. Was part of Harlem Heat.
Valvinus letters.
Wow.
The money shot.
So Val, hits the money shot, that big frog splash, and picks up his first win.
The money. Here you go. Look at that money shot.
Good looking splash there. You like the money shot? You find that entertaining, Kay?
Hello, ladies.
Yeah, you didn't hear him do his thing. That was a good impression, Switch.
Up 5 minutes is up. He's back.
Yep.
Come on, y'all. Get the audio straight. Lord, Gina, put your hands on him.
And Pa says Farouk had a right to be mad at that. Talking about Ahmed injuring him and not calling him. And Eric says real life heat.
Mm-hmm.
And Pa says Jericho and Goldberg had heat for years and fought over that not losing thing. Yeah, Jericho really pushed in 98. I think it was 98. Yeah, to have a feud with Goldberg. And I think Goldberg, he thought Jericho was like beneath him. And I'll say this. In 98, he kind of was. Like, a Goldberg versus Jericho feud in 98 would have, if Jericho beat Goldberg, that would have been so strange. Like, they should have done exactly what they did with Goldberg in 98. Face the stars and run through people. He was so over and so awesome. It's one of those things, people diss on Goldberg now because he's come back kind of old. But if you weren't there in, 98, 99, you don't know how fucking over this guy was, how much fun it was to watch him on his winning streak,
Plus, he loves animals.
Plus, he is a big animal rights advocate, yes.
And he's evil Santa.
Look at
and
that.
Right, he played Santa in Santa's Sleigh, which we did a watch along for, and you can find that on our YouTube page. We did that two years ago or so. And Pa says 2003 Raw, Jericho choked Goldberg out, yeah. And he says it's been confirmed by Booker, Hurricane, and Christian Cage. Yeah, Jericho has had a number of fights with people backstage. He's another one who supposedly he does not back down from bullshit. So there's a lot of bullshit that happens in pro wrestling.
I think that's the hockey player in him.
Probably. I say probably. Well, in wrestling, you got to watch your own ass because nobody else is going to do it for you.
Nope.
Austin, super over right now.
Yes. Hashtag bring back signs.
Yeah, the big Stone Cold sign out there. And Pa says Jericho to man. He says Ted Irvin, his dad, was an NHL player, also was tough. And for those of you just joining us, we're watching Raw is War, May 18th, 1998. You open Netflix, you go to the Raw Vault, May 18th, 1998. And we are 26 minutes and 22 seconds in. And if you need an update on the time, just ask us. Say time check, please, or something like that. And we'll let you know where we are.
Who wore them jean shorts better, Stone Cold or Cena?
Stone
Cold. Stone Cold looked badass. Cena looked like he was dressing like a little kid.
Yeah.
He was dressing like a 14-year-old. Stone Cold was so cool at this period, You like him pretty well. He's a legit badass. It's so fun to watch.
Yeah.
And people loved it. People were
Mama loved him so much that when he retired, that's when Mama stopped watching.
That's sad.
Yep. Fa says kind of off topic. So you and Kay parents into watching wrestling with you. Same with Switch. Does your mom like wrestling? My mama used to love wrestling. Her favorites are Wahoo McDaniel, the Mulligans, Ric Flair,
Woo!
Steamboat. Yeah, those are my mom's favorites. She's the one that got me into wrestling. She got to meet Andre the Giant.
Nice. Wow.
My parents hate wrestling, and I think they hate that I like wrestling. Especially my dad, he hates it. So no, I don't watch wrestling with my parents. I don't know that my parents have ever seen wrestling, but their hatred is deep.
My dad used to watch it. He would watch it for like a minute when me and my friends were all watching in the living room. He'd come downstairs and watch it for a minute and then laugh and walk away.
Yeah.
But he said
My
he
dad
used to
was
go to
weird.
the shows like in the 70s. He used to go to wrestling shows all the time. And my mom used to watch it with me some. Her favorites were like Razor Ramon, Shawn Michaels. Trying to think who
She liked
one of her big favorites was back in the day. She used to go to the wrestling matches back in the day, and one of her favorites was Jerry Briscoe, Gerald Briscoe's brother. Or wait, no, I'm
Yeah.
sorry, Jack Briscoe. I'm sorry,
Jack.
Briscoe. She doesn't watch anymore, but like I said, she wanted to go to the show with us Sunday. We do have a friend who's a wrestler now, and I think she really wants to see him. So hopefully she'll go with us next time. Their AML's next show is the same day as All In, so I don't think we're going, but then I think in September we'll go again.
Yeah.
Your
My
mom
mama
also
came over yesterday morning.
Yeah, she liked Rick Rude. Yes.
Yeah. My mom came over yesterday morning, had a cup of coffee with me, and we watched Battle of the Belts, NWA,
Oh,
Flair
nice.
versus Wahoo.
Nice. And Pa, how do I scroll back up? There it is. Pa says, my dad loves old honky tonk man, LOL. And he says, Wahoo, and Blackjack was tough. And he said his parents hate modern wrestling, but love old wrestling. I can dig it. I like the old stuff better, but I still love it today. And he says, especially Vince McMahon and Shane getting annihilated by Austin each week. So Jack Briscoe, Jack, Jerry, Wahoo, Tatanka, all natives. Yeah, definitely. Tatanka, one of my favorites all time, and one of my top favorites in like 93, 94. Yeah, I love Tatanka. He still lives in North Carolina, and now both of his sons are either are wrestlers or about to become wrestlers. I know they were in training, and he wants them to go to WWE. So hopefully for them, they do. If they get some of his talent, then they definitely should be in WWE because he was great.
Not Three Musketeers. Yeah, y'all, but don't get it twisted though. Patterson and Briscoe could go back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
They could go in them rings.
Mm-hmm. Gerald Briscoe, many times the tag team champion. Pat Patterson, the first Intercontinental champion. Won it in a tournament in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. A tournament that allegedly did not really happen.
Mm-hmm.
So, I don't know. I don't know if it happened or not. I think it did not. I think he was just awarded the belt, but I'm not 100% sure on that. And Pa says, yeah, Tatanka's from the Lumbee tribe. Yeah. Eric says, some people think today's wrestling is more than a light show. Maybe is no more than a light show because of the LEDs in the crowd. Oh, here's Edge's first vignette.
Look how young he looks.
Yeah. He's like 20-something here.
Yeah, he said he didn't understand what this character was supposed to be right here.
Yeah. Pa says, I like Jerry as hardcore champ, and asks, remember when Pat and Jerry came out to Real American? Yes, I do. I loved it. And says, Edge. That's the first time we've seen Edge. He will be here. He will be here by the pretty soon, within a couple months in 98 here. And for those of you watching with us, we're watching Raw is War, May 18th, 1998. And we are, let me get a time check for you.
Sorry.
We are 32 minutes, 32 seconds in. And Eric says, Edge is my age. And Pa asks, what big events have you all went to in NC throughout the years? Man, too many to list, but I'll tell you the biggest one, the best one was we went to AEW Revolution. What was that, 24?
The one where Sting retired.
Where Sting retired. That place was packed and was loud. We saw Ospreay versus Takeshita, and we saw Sting and Darby versus the Young Bucks, and Darby go through the glass, and Sting and Darby keep the titles. That was the best live wrestling show I've been to. But I went to one ECW show, a bunch of WWF shows. I was at King of the Ring '99 in Greensboro, and went to a couple of WCW shows.
I went to Capital Punishment in DC. I know it's not North Carolina, but I drove from North Carolina to DC to see it.
I asked any WCW. Yeah, I went to one WCW taping in Orlando when they taped at Disney World, and then I went to one WCW show in North Carolina, and I had front row seats, so we were on TV a bunch. He says, my God, you saw Darby almost die into the glass. Yeah, I thought he was going to die. I mean,
that was really scary.
Yeah. I mean, I think, and this is sad, and I'm not joking or trying to make light of it, I think we will see someone die in an AEW ring or on AEW TV, I should say.
Yeah, God forbids, but yeah.
I really think we will. They do so many daring things and, like, frankly, stupid things. Darby does a lot of stupid things. I think we're going to see someone die, and I really don't want to see that. You know, I don't want it to happen, but I'm convinced it's going to happen, unfortunately.
They paid Mark all that money to treat him like this, man.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Got Sable bombed.
He got up there for her.
Mm-hmm. Mark Merrow's not going to beat his wife in public, you know? Or in private.
I could only imagine how Sonny is acting backstage right now, knowing that Sable's basically coming in, taking her spot.
Mm. Yeah, all the other women supposedly were very jealous of Sable, didn't like her, however you want to put it.
Isn't she supposed to be kind of a bitch?
Yes, and supposedly she was kind of a bitch to them, yeah. Or not kind of. Supposedly she was a bitch to them also. Like, you know, too big for her britches, as we say in the South.
Yeah. Like some of my favorite female wrestlers that was mostly just not wrestlers, but valets was like, I loved Marlena when she came in with Goldust. I love some Deborah. Stacy Keibler.
Stacy. She's from North Carolina. I believe she's from Charlotte.
Stacy?
Mm-hmm. And Pa says, Cornette said she was too, talking about Sable. Yeah, I believe it. Eric says, my first wrestling event was in Springfield, Missouri at the Shrine Mosque, February 2nd, 1990. It was a 4-hour house show. So fun. WCW NWA. That sounds great. That was a great time period for WCW. And Pa says, I liked Baby Doll. We just met Baby Doll 2 months ago.
2 months ago,
yeah.
I think, yeah.
She was nice.
With Tully?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She was Tully Blanchard's manager back in the 80s. And he says she managed Flair, and then she managed Gino Hernandez and Jake Roberts in WCCW in the 80s. I guess I'm not sure if he meant WCW or WCCW, World Class Championship Wrestling in Texas. I'm not sure if Jake Roberts was there. I don't know a whole lot about WCCW, though. World Class, yeah, he says. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So Sable and Mark Merrow getting a divorce? Is that what we're looking at?
She tried to, but she's under contract, so she can't go nowhere
Under contract to Mero?
Yeah, Mero's
No.
the one that brought her in. She made her money in life off of Mero. So yeah, she
Wait,
ain't
she's
going
under
nowhere. She under contract.
she's under a marriage contract?
A manager contract.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, we got
Get your
Terry
ass
Funk
back
versus
on.
Mark Mero here. Two of K's favorites going head to head.
Mhm.
And Pa asked, "What do you guys think of the Freebirds?"
Awesome.
Awesome, yeah. Revolutionary in wrestling. I mean, they really used their theme music, their entrance music, really well to establish characters, and were some of the most hated wrestlers in the '80s. They did a great job at being pretentious, rock and roll loving bad boy heels before it was cool to be a heel. People hated the Freebirds. And Eric says, was WCCW like an NXT back then? No, it was. It was in the days of promotions. There was Texas, there was Florida, there was New York, there was here and there and everywhere. So it was the big promotion in Texas back then. WCCW. That's where all the Von Erichs fought. They were the big boys of WCCW. And Pa says, I love Buddy Jack Roberts. He was like how X-Pac was in the NWO or Six, as he says. Neckbreaker by Funk. Who do you see winning this one, Kay?
Probably Terry.
I don't know. Mero needs a win.
Yeah.
Oh, he did just lose to Sable, didn't he?
I think their match the week prior to this was a no contest, I believe. And Pa asks, what are your thoughts on the Von Erichs, including Fritz? Tragic story, man. I mean, everything I've ever seen of the brothers, at least, Kevin and Kerry, and who am I leaving out? The first one to die. The first...
David.
David, thank you. They were great. And David was really good on the mic. It is a tragic, sad story. How many brothers died? 5? That's so fucked up. That's so terrible. Man. But Fritz Von Erich seemed like a bad guy, honestly, kind of pushed all of his kids into wrestling, whether they wanted to do it or not. Kind of ruled over them. And a lot of people say the reason that there was a Von Erich curse is Fritz Von Erich back in the day did a Nazi gimmick. So a lot of people said he did the Nazi gimmick, and then the family was cursed by God because he shouldn't have pretended to be a Nazi. So I don't think I believe that, but that is what people used to say. He says, it was awesome seeing Ross and Marshall win the Ring of Honor titles with Dustin last year. You can see Kevin get emotional. That was awesome. I don't know where they went. I thought they were very good in the ring as far as being how young they are. I thought.
Maybe they're wrestling in Texas.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
That would be hard, though, I would think, for Kevin to watch them go into wrestling,
Yeah. Well,
that took his whole family away.
I think he's supporting him.
Yeah.
Terry Funk pushed us down the ref, gets hit in the balls. I think Mero might get the win here. Nope. And Pa says it seems like a positive road ahead for the new Von Erichs, Ross and Marshall in AEW Ring of Honor. It would be. There's the TKO by Mero. Ref is distracted with Sable, complaining about Mero. Funker, DDT. Gonna do it.
Called it.
Yep.
Dun.
Terry Funk had a spring in his step,
Did he?
I've just never liked Sable. I'm sorry. Don't give two shits about her.
Yeah, I would like to see Ross and Marshall Von Erich more. Like I said, they won those 6-man titles in Ring of Honor, and I haven't seen them since they lost them. So I'm not sure what they're doing, honestly. I kind of forgot about them. to be frank. But I did like them, that team with Dustin.
I was watching something. I think they had tagged the Rascals on Ring of Honor last month.
Oh, really? Okay, cool. Man, the Rascals are good, but they get jobbed out in AEW time after time, you know?
Yeah, they're my guys, though.
They're cool. They're just
my
like,
zone and out my way. I love their entrance. That don't be having me hype. But all of them are good.
yeah, I agree. Look at this Warzone last week. Undertaker choke slamming the King. I don't know what led to this. Tombstone and the King. Did they say what led to that? No, I have no idea. Pa says Sable sucks. Said one of the Von Erichs is barefoot like Kevin in the ring. Yeah. Says Kevin had some decent matches with Gino Hernandez and Chris Adams. He says, and Kerry. Yeah, my favorite Von Erich was Kerry. I like the Texas Tornado a lot in WWF. And he was very good, and he was on his way to more success and killed himself. You know, very sad. That whole story is very sad. And if you're out there, if you don't know about the Von Erichs, there's a very good movie where they stretch the truth a little bit.
But they make it like not as sad as real life.
Right.
Go watch the latest one that came out on Biography about a month and a half ago, where they have like his granddaughters and Kevin talking, and that listening to Kevin, I believe his side of the story because he was through it. And yeah, that was a good one. Still had me teary-eyed just to hear somebody say, I was once a brother and now I'm not even a brother no more. Like that's just sad.
Yeah, it's terrible. So here we go. 3 weeks ago. Was that a tag match or a singles match? I don't know. It said that victory earned DOA a tag title matchup, and now we got 2 weeks ago, which we did not see.
8-man tag.
This is where China was part of that, the eight-person tag.
Well, yeah, at least we get some recaps.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, LOD and DOA was tagging, then turned on each other.
Yep. Nope. So I think we're about to see LOD 2000 versus Skull and 8 Ball of DOA. I'm not sure if Crush is even still around at this point.
At this point, no, I think he went to WCW.
Became Brian Adams and joined the new world order for life.
DOA versus.
Oh wait, that's not Skull and 8 Ball. That's Chains, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's Chains, and I don't know which twin that is. I don't know. Yeah, it was Skull, 8 Ball, Chains, and Crush, and like Switch said, I think Crush is gone now. So I don't know which twin that is. Skull, could be 8 Ball. Skull, thank you.
Eli Blue.
And Pa says the WWE one and the college student made a doc with own editing from 2002.
Okay.
It says in that one, Switch from 1999 is sad, where Kev says I'm not sure, he didn't finish his thought. What's y'all's thoughts on the Hawk gimmick in WWF where he was drunk? I didn't like that at all. Yeah. I don't like putting real life substance abuse like Hawk or Scott Hall, making it an angle for entertainment. I think that's kind of sick, honestly.
Jeff Hardy.
And Jeff Hardy, right. I don't think that, I mean, that's not entertaining to me. It's just sad. So I don't like that.
Yeah, even this version of LOD, I mean, I understand trying to revamp and remake a team, but there's certain things that they didn't have to do. I think they could have still had the haircuts. They damn sure enough should have kept the theme song and just changed their gear up a little bit. But they did LOD wrong in WWE.
Yeah. I mean, they're still good here. I think they're great. They're still great, if you ask me. You know, best tag team ever, if you ask me. No one is close, I don't think.
Everybody wants that warrior pop.
But yeah, and you know, I don't mind a substance abuse angle if the person doesn't really have a problem.
I don't care for it either way.
But if the person does have a problem, I think it's sick to make that a entertainment, you know.
Because even if they don't have a problem, it's in the wrestling world where lots of people have lots of problems, or at least used to, you know?
Yeah. Well, what about the outbreak angle in JCW? You found
there aren't real life zombies, stupid.
And Pa says Animal hated DOA get the win.
I thought you meant the zombie part because they're addicted to drugs.
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's fine because it's zombies.
Yeah, if you don't know JCW, which is my favorite wrestling show, our favorite wrestling show, all of us, I think. JCW Lunacy, there's a zombie tag team called The Outbreak. They're very good at being zombies, very entertaining, good wrestlers. But over the past month, 2 months or so, they've had a gimmick where they're addicted to every substance, huffing gasoline, smoking weed, doing coke. And it's been pretty entertaining. And their manager, Barnabas the Bizarre, for a while kept trying to figure out who's giving these zombies drugs, you know, and it was a pretty good storyline.
What they're the still fucking fuck? Barnabas has been great.
Pa says Animal said Vince tried to get back at Hawk for quitting in '92. Says Vince is so petty sometimes.
Here. Who is this? They don't seem that big.
No.
Bodyguard looks awesome.
Bodyguard. I don't know.
They're not hiding what medical facility that was. They even have the address up there.
Well, they said they were there.
Okay. So, Kay, we've probably missed it. Paul Bearer is going to get a DNA test because I guess a week or so ago he told everybody that he was Kane's father.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
Not the Undertaker's dad. So that's why they're at the medical joint right now to see if he really is. Gosh, man, I'd be forgetting about these angles until they pop up.
Mark Mero and Funk wasn't very long, was it?
Hey, Tyler.
You said Tyler? Scorpio and you said who?
Funk and Mero wasn't very long, was it?
Not really.
Not really. Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think it was a squash though.
No. It was just
Pyro.
So also, if you're new to this, it was Raw is War from 9 to 10 on Mondays, and then at 10 it became Warzone.
A Warzone.
I think, but so they could get separate ratings for each, and then it looked like they had 2 shows in the top 10 on cable. You know, pretty smart tactic. You know.
Yo, what's up, Tyler? Welcome in.
Can't
wait for JCW this week. Whoop whoop.
Yeah, whoop whoop. Hopefully Vince Russo will be back. He was missed. I thought he was missed last week.
He's not going to be back.
He was there.
Oh, yeah. Well, Kay said Alice Crowley is in charge this week.
Yes, she is.
Yeah, that's at the end of the episode.
Okay.
And
at the end, Kerry Morton walked off with her, so I can't wait to see what Kerry got up his sleeve.
Yeah.
Kerry Morton prematurely returned from India. Got the win over Mr. Happy, the father of Jasmine St. Clair's unborn child. And Pa says, JCW, whoop, whoop. Yeah, if you're watching, if you're not on board with JCW,
give it a chance.
Give it a chance. Thursdays at 7. We do a watch-along every week starting at 6:55. It is, I mean, the best wrestling nowadays in America is AEW, no doubt. But the best all-around wrestling show is JCW. The characters, the storylines, the angles, most of the matches, just great, very unpredictable show. That's one of the best parts about it. You never know what's going to happen on that show. You cannot predict what you're going to see, which I really enjoy.
Oh shit.
Al Snow.
head.
And Pa says, Asa, I've been wondering what's your shirt. My eyesight is bad. It is Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4, The Dream Master. The movie poster. Eric says, it makes me sick sometimes in wrestling is talking about real life family problems for the storyline. Yeah, me too. I don't like that. And Tyler says, do you know Wolfpack? Are you talking about NWO Wolfpack? Because, yes, I know them. I'm not sure what you mean, Tyler.
He works with JCW.
Yeah, I don't know. And Pa says, I miss Shaggy, but thankfully he isn't wrestling because of the neck injury. Oh, I didn't know that. I wondered why. Oh, it's not around. He's a YouTuber. Wolfpack? I don't know him. We have a friend, Wolf, who does the Wolf Den podcast on YouTube, and he does our AEW Dynamite watch-alongs with us and our AEW pay-per-view and Ring of Honor pay-per-view watch-alongs. I know that Wolf, but not Wolfpack. No, sorry.
Switch really quickly. If you're an ice cream person at all, Breyer's Carb Smart, like ice cream popsicle things, so good and only 2 points.
Yep, my mama put me on to them. I got them up in there. So I think only like 4 comes in there.
Yeah, well, there's 6 packs, I think. But
yeah, I was like, Mama, what can I do as far as my sweet attack? And she said she took me up there and got me some of those. I was like, thank God.
Yeah, the chocolate ones are 2 points. The other ones are a little bit more.
Also, if you like dark chocolate, that's a lot better. No, okay.
Dark chocolate and coconut. Those 2 things I can't stand.
Okay.
Oh. It's crazy. Coconut is delicious.
Fresh coconut, I can do.
Mm-hmm.
But like when they do like coconut, like a coconut pie.
Oh, that's weird. I've never had that. What about what is the candy bar? Mounds? You don't like a Mounds bar?
Oh,
man.
I will pie.
We probably talked about this before, but what's your favorite candy, Switch?
Snickers and a peanut butter Reese's.
Okay. I think for me, it is Starburst. I really love Starburst. Okay, well, have we talked about your favorite candy? We've talked about circus peanuts, which you hate.
I hate them.
And that clip went viral.
Yeah.
But what's your favorite
That's how
candy?
bad they suck. Everyone agrees with me.
What's your favorite candy?
I love a Reese's cup.
Yeah.
But I think
top five.
My favorite is just a plain milk chocolate Hershey's bar.
Oh yeah, you
that's
do
what
like
my daughter likes.
Pa says, oh yeah, last week you guys mentioned weight loss journey. How is it going for you guys? Pretty good. I've lost 53 pounds since, I'm trying to think when. I don't know. Like, I don't know. Since like January, something like that. K Fabulous has lost, what, 20 pounds, 22 pounds? Almost 20 pounds. There you go. And Pa says, since February, I lost 50 pounds. Nice work. That is not easy. He says, I'm on a 500-calorie diet. Good Lord.
My God.
He says it's hard, but worth it in the end. I bet it will be. That's hard, 500 calories.
Damn.
And Pa says, amazing. Hey, so yeah, man, I've been.
Yeah.
Well, Dude Love has Vincent Kennedy McMahon's initials over his heart on his arm. So Dude Love wins and remains number 1 contender. And he gets the world title shot at the Over the Edge pay-per-view. Getting the rematch. He beat Stone Cold at the Unforgiven pay-per-view, beat him by DQ. So now he's getting his world title rematch.
At least these cops look real, more real than what WWE has been putting out on Raw lately. These cops are believable.
And Pa says, awesome, Kay.
Thanks.
And now Switch is trying to lose weight too. So all of us too fat trying to lose weight.
Mm-hmm.
I got so fat. I got up to 264 pounds, which is the heaviest I've ever been. I just wasn't exercising, wasn't eating right, and just not good.
Yeah, I had noticed you had lost when y'all came back from that vacation. I was like, yeah, you looking small.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, now I'm down from 264 to 211. So I got a ways to go, but yeah, I feel much better. I'll tell you that. It's not. I don't get like out of breath from tying my shoes anymore, so that's nice.
Over the edge.
Oh, is that when Edge is going to debut?
No, you might think so, but no.
Yeah.
And the pay-per-view at which Owen Hart died was Over the Edge 99, which is very ironic.
Mm-hmm.
Saying that he fell over the
Yeah.
edge. So that was the last year they did Over the Edge.
That was probably a good call.
They only did it 98 and 99. All right, we got the headbangers coming
What?
out. Oh,
Oh shit, maybe not.
Ryan Ty. And Pa says, dude, sometimes stress just makes you want to chow down. True, I guess. But funny enough, just don't bring junk in your house. True. If it's not in your house, you won't grab and snack off it.
Yep.
True. He says it works, which is tough because my mom brings junk. We live with my mom. She's old, so we moved in with her. She brings a bunch of junk food
That's like
in the
all
house.
she eats is junk food.
Yeah, so it really is.
So it's like everywhere in our house.
Yeah, it's tough.
I
But
don't have a problem with not eating.
No, true. It's tough to see it. It's not tough to not eat it, though. We got Headbangers versus, I think, 2 of Kai and Tai. Or is this a singles match?
No, it's a tag match, I think.
Okay.
Looked like it was on the edge. Yeah, it's tag.
Was this Al Snow's debut in the WWF?
I think so, right,
I think
Switch?
so. Yeah.
So he's just
What does everybody want?
Mm-hmm.
Well, his debut as Al Snow. He's been there before in the tag team with Marty Jannetty as the New Rockers, as Lee
And-
Cassidy, and Shinobi or some shit.
Yeah, he had another, like a ninja gimmick.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Pa says, I save the junk food cheat day for when I'm high, to be honest. It tastes better then. That's true.
Right now, my munchies is ranch sunflower seeds.
Weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know which 2 members of Kai and Tai this is.
I never could get them straight.
Yeah. Well, I know Funaki, Sho Funaki. I recognized him eventually, but I'm not sure if either of these are him or if he's even in the group yet. I don't know. It's Min's Teo, Sho Funaki. I forget the other one, and the manager is Yamaguchi-san.
Yamaguchi-san.
And Pa says, Asa K, if you guys also use THC. K does not. Not really.
No, I have really bad ADHD, and so pot just makes it feel like I forgot to take my ADHD medicine, which I hate not taking it. So, not a fan.
I don't smoke, but I have a THC drinks like once, twice a month. And
yeah, somebody
long
needs
story
to
short,
check their on doses. Somebody needs to keep up with their doses.
Long story short, last Thursday, I had 2 powerful THC drinks, and I was way too stoned, like way too high, out of this world, like not conscious.
Yeah.
You know, like it was bad. It was not fun in any way at all.
Yeah, we had to cancel our JCW watch along.
Yeah, it was not fun. I should have stopped at 1. Like I said, I usually do 2, but it's a lower dosage. And this time I had 1, and I was like, I feel fine, you know. And then I had the second one, and then it came on, and I was like, it's way too much, way too much. It was not pleasant at all, not at all. Eric says, Over the Edge 99 never made it to VHS and DVD. Yeah, when we get there in our Tuesday Night Russo, we will be skipping that show. They should have stopped the show when Owen Hart died, if you ask me.
I can't. It was an active crime scene. How the fuck were they allowed to let it continue? I don't understand.
Millions of dollars on the line.
Money.
Yep.
Money takes over everything when it comes to that stuff.
Mm-hmm. And Pa said Russo gets heat from Sonny Ono for the Kai angle to this day. Yeah, Sonny Ono's a prick. He said, dude, some guy ate an edible like a candy one, and he was like, this ain't working. 4 hours later, the room was hopping. And Eric asks, do you like ads on a wrestling mat now? I hate them. I hate them. I think, not to sound too maudlin or cheesy, but I think the ring is a sacred place. If you're going to have something on it, at most, you should have the name of your company.
Yep.
Or nothing.
Yep.
That's it. That's it.
I would be okay with the name of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Or even that. But it's still with the company though. So I agree with Kay with that. But now like WWE to start putting the Ram logo on the turnbuckles. I'm like, really?
I hate that.
Slim Jims on the tables.
I hate it. And Pa said he was in 5 different rooms at once, too high. So I know those stories. Asa. Yeah, it was not fun. I gotta watch my milligram intake.
I wish I could have been a fly on that room watching you spaz.
Send to you.
Hey, I'm telling you, I'm gonna show y'all the Jonah V when she took the nerd rope ones. That thing she was gone. I'm gonna float away.
You took a video?
Yes, I do got her on video. I said, you need to just lay down. I can't. I'm scared. I'm gonna float away.
Did we get
That's what happens to me when because I tried the THC cookies, or Delta something.
Delta 9.
Delta 9 cookies. And it felt like an ocean current was going to pull me out to sea. I kept telling Asa I felt like a windsock.
So I don't know what happened in this match. There was a no contest or DQ or what?
Yeah, I think a DQ. First DQ of the night. I'll appreciate that. Hold up.
Kai and Ty got DQ'd. Oh. Vince McMahon loves having Stone Cold arrested. Pa said JCP, talking about Jim Crockett promotion, rings were good. Yeah. He says, Asa, was your heart beating out of your chest? No, not really. Just I was like, my thoughts were swimming. I started sweating.
He was giggling
and I was laughing a lot and just out of it, like not coordinated. And,
okay, Vader's back.
Not good. He says, and you felt cold? I don't remember. I don't think so. No, it was mostly I was just like out of it. I went to the bathroom and Kay kept coming in like every 10 minutes. Like I just went in to pee and I kept falling asleep standing up.
He was in there for 45 minutes standing over the toilet.
Yeah, I kept falling asleep standing up. And then I would wake up and be like stumbling backwards. And then I would go to use the bathroom and I would fall asleep again. It was stupid, man. And then we watched part of JCW Lunacy and I did not remember it at all. And then I went to sleep.
And you didn't believe me that we had started it. Except then I was telling him like what was going to happen next.
Yeah. Actually, I had 4 cinnamon buns and 2 bowls of Raisin Bran. And then I went to sleep.
You think not that good. You're better? Better get ready. Break it down.
Do you have ibuprofen somewhere?
Somewhere.
Do you know where?
No. You got a headache?
No.
No. Let's see. Somewhere.
Oh, the melody of them guitars. I love it. And the drums.
So who we got? We got New Age Outlaws defending against who? Owen Hart and
Oh, they fighting? I thought they was just talking. Ooh. Switch having a good time. Love to see it. DX is my guys, yo.
And Pa says edibles administered differently than a joint or a vape. Yeah, do they, man? And Pa asks DX or NWO. I gotta go NWO, man. I love the NWO. Hollywood and Wolfpack. Love them both.
I'm also going NWO.
I gotta go DX. It's a hard pick for me, but my heart is with DX.
I like DX too, but I like the NWO way better, way more.
Yesterday, Asa said that he didn't think of it in time, but that we should have had the NWO's entrance music at our wedding.
And Eric said, "The good Lord help you." I needed some help last Thursday, man. Jesus. And Pa says DX because of Road Dogg and Pac. Yeah, I like Road Dogg, Billy Gunn, China, X-Pac. Just not big on Triple H. And I like Shawn Michaels, but Triple H doesn't do it for me, man.
I hated Shawn Michaels and DX.
I love
I don't mind Shawn Michaels.
He was such
DX,
an asshole.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Gross.
For the thousands in attendance, watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen.
Maybe they are just talking right now, but I'm pretty sure the Outlaws are defending the tag titles.
They're dressed to fight.
And Pa says, yeah, Asa, I think RVD said people freak out from weed, but no one ever passed away from it. A very good point.
Nope.
Perfectly good drug as long as you don't, drive or operate heavy machinery. Says he's an advocate for it, knows everything about it. Yeah, he does. Yeah, if you're gonna do drugs, you need to research your drugs. Of course, I would never encourage anyone to do anything illegal. Look at Switch.
There you go. A badass Billy Gunn. H Outlaws. Yes. And if you're not down with that,
I guess that's not part of it yet.
nope, I guess not.
And Paul says there was a racial slant to THC in the early days. Oh, you're talking about when it got outlawed? Yeah, because it was a way to pick up black guys and jail them because they were a lot of the ones who were smoking it. Is that what you mean, Pa? And he says Jesse Ventura also advocates for THC because of help with seizures. Yeah, I think most Americans are for legalizing marijuana for recreation, and even more are for legalizing it for medicine. Yeah, we just need to legalize it federally. I mean, the states are missing out on so much revenue from not legalizing it. We could be fine with welfare, Social Security, all at schools,
teacher salary.
Schools. I mean, weed would bring in so much money to all these states, and that's what's doing in legal states right now. Is all these states are rolling in money because they've legalized pot and taxing it and all that.
Oh damn! I forgot Owen's in the nation now too. I can't wait till they revamp this damn music for The Rock.
Yeah.
That was one of the weakest ones that he's had. So tag team championship. It must be a match.
Okay. I don't know who they're facing. I think it's Owen and someone.
It is Owen because he's punching someone in the ring.
Oh, maybe The Rock and Owen.
Yeah, because Mark Henry's not dressed.
Yeah.
Godfather's not dressed.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, D'Lo's not dressed either. So yeah, I think it is Owen and Rock.
Rock is still the Intercontinental Champion, so he could walk away with 2 belts tonight.
If we get some control in this match,
Who are you for in this one, okay?
I'm for the New Age Outlaws.
I feel like the Outlaws pretty well.
Yeah, I love them.
Why is that?
Because they're awesome.
Yeah, I mean specifically, why? What's awesome?
They're good wrestlers. They're fun characters.
Yeah, I agree. I love the
And I
Outlaws.
like their swagger.
We got a melee, DX and the Nation here.
I like when they used to come out in like the rival teams' jerseys.
Yeah.
In different cities. I like that. Plus, I love Billy Gunn.
Yeah.
Billy Gunn.
Happy accident because they didn't know at one point what they was going to do. You had Rockabilly, then just Jesse James, and they weren't doing nothing. Although I did like Bart when he was with, not Bart, Billy when he was with Bart as the Smoking Guns.
Oh, yeah, me too, yeah. Very much. But then between Smoking Guns and DX, like you said, they didn't know what to do with them. Or between the Smoking Guns and the New Age Outlaws, because they were around before they joined DX. And Pa says, Road Dogg and Billy are tough as fuck. Yeah, definitely. And talks about how Road Dogg was the real Double J. Yeah, Road Dogg used to play a character named the Roadie. He was with Double J Jeff Jarrett, who recorded this supposed hit country single, With My Baby Tonight. And then it turns out that the Roadie was the singer. Shock.
No, I didn't know any of that.
Yeah. People's Elbow. It's getting over a little. It got some cheers.
It got a little bit.
It got some cheers. I saw some camera flashes.
Yeah. Billy marked both of his boys because both of them boys got features of Billy. The Gun Brothers.
The Rock is ascending. We have begun to see the ascension of The Rock. And then pretty soon he starts actually getting mic time, and then we really start to see the ascension of The Rock. And start to get more of a sense of who he is also.
How fast is something like that?
You know something that I don't think we asked Russo that I wouldn't have minded asked him?
What?
How much was he getting filtered through Vince McMahon?
Yeah. Well, he talks about that in his second book, Rope Opera. Okay. And, you know, he talks about that argument that, people say Vince filtered you and all. And he said, basically, not really, you know. He would write the shows, and he said, sometimes there would be things, but it's not like Vince was reading the script and changing like every match and every character. Like Vince Russo was doing the promos, he was making the characters, he was booking the matches, and sometimes McMahon would step in and say, no, this guy needs to win here. So not really. Russo was doing like 90% of the work, I'd say, from what he says in his book. And McMahon was doing maybe 10% of the work. But he said he and McMahon used to get his haircut in New York City. So they would take a limo ride from Connecticut to New York City and book the show there. And then they would book part of the show at Vince's house, I think he said too. Yeah, his house. So, yeah, he said they spent a lot of time booking Raw.
You go to a different state to get a haircut?
Yes. That's what rich people do, I guess.
You got money, you can do that.
And Pa says, think about the whole Russo filter argument. Before Vince had all these guys, but awful gimmicks, Russo gives these guys great characters. After Russo leaves, Katie Vick and Mordecai. Yeah. Says that's a Russo narrative for 27 years. Sadly, and he says, shout out Ed Ferrara too, besides the Oklahoma gimmick.
Yes.
He says,
Yeah.
F that Oklahoma skit. And Eric says, imagine if there was internet in the 80s, WWF TV tapings would be spoiled. Yeah, because they taped weeks at a time, I believe.
Owen busted open.
Nope. They would tape multiple different shows for weeks at a time, WWF. They had these marathon TV tapings. Road Dogg dancing.
Getting jiggy with it.
Trip.
Oh, yeah, Faz B said he just returned from Redemption. Hope you enjoyed it. I've heard people dissing it online, but I thought it was a terrific show. I thought it was very good.
I thought it was good for what it was supposed to be. Wasn't one of their best ones of the year, but it still was good.
It was still great. It was a great show.
3.5 bones
out of 5. Yes, he did. I gave it 4.5 bones out of 5. I thought it was a great show. Like I said, as always, no one does or has ever done pay-per-view as good as AEW. Damn,
I'll driver
by Farouk.
Damn.
Looks like the Outlaws are going to keep the belts. Yes, they do.
Oh, you didn't know. Yo ass better call somebody.
I like Halloween Havoc more than anything AEW's ever done. But if we're talking objectively...
No, we're not talking objectively. I don't want to be objective.
Oh, then yeah, I like Halloween Havoc way more than AEW. And I like the first dozen or so WrestleManias, like the first 14 or 15 more than AEW too.
Did people know that Al Snow is showing up tonight? Because someone had a styrofoam head in the audience earlier.
Oh, I don't know.
Old Dana. DNA. Dana. You are not.
Kane in a ski suit or whatever?
Mm-hmm. Ski mask, I guess.
No, I was talking about pudding.
Oh, iconic shot of Stone Cold in the back seat of a police car.
The Outlaws keep the belts. Pa says, off topic, guys, but how are y'all dealing with bugs or ants this year? Well, we had some ants in our room, and it turns I had this. If you remember, in the 80s and 90s, every character got a little head filled with just pure sugar candy. Mm-hmm. And it turns out all these ants were going up and down our bookshelf, and I couldn't figure out why the fuck they were there because we didn't keep food in our room or anything. But they were all going for this candy from 1989.
The Pez joke?
It wasn't Pez, but it's kind of like Pez, yeah.
It was in a Batman.
It was just a Batman Michael Keaton head filled with sugar candy. And he says, every summer I empty 3 Raid cans. Lord, that's a lot.
Damn.
And Fazby, talking about Redemption, says, I had great seats and loved it, especially that Jericho match. Yes, somebody who gave the Jericho match of the night?
I did.
You?
Yeah, it was awesome.
This was a very good match. Switch and I will reveal our ratings for Redemption, our bone rating, Wednesday at 6 on AEW Weekly. So join us then. Talk all about Redemption and what's going down after Redemption. So it's going to be a good show. Join us, everybody.
Paul Bearer is the father of Kane. He's the pappy.
We haven't gotten there yet, have we?
Haven't gotten where?
Did we hear that announcement? I just missed it because you were talking.
Did we hear the announcement?
Yeah, the doctor just said he is 100% the pappy.
Thank you. I totally
look at that proud daddy walking out there.
And Pa says, Jericho, Tommaso, good stuff. Yeah, that was a great match. I really enjoyed it. Very violent, fun match. It was a long match. Was it half an hour?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what they do with both of them.
Mm-hmm.
I liked the hockey pucks covered in tacks.
Yeah. I like
creative.
I like pretty much the whole match.
Mm.
I gave best match of the night to Kyle Fletcher and Bandito.
Yeah.
But it was close. Jericho and Ciampa was a great match too. And I might change my mind before we do AEW Weekly, so we'll see. But yeah, if you don't know AEW Weekly, we do a show, Switch and I, every Wednesday at 6 o'clock. We give our bone ratings for Dynamite, Collision. We'll give them for Redemption. We talk about rumors, news, storylines. We'll give a little short preview for Dynamite on Wednesday. And we rate rank the top 5 men, women, and teams each week. So a lot of AEW stuff fit into like hour and a half. And we talk a lot about what our viewers want to talk about too, because it's not a watch along like this where we're all watching TV. It's just us talking to the viewers, them talking back. So join us Wednesdays at 6. It's a fun show.
Yep. Get y'all questions ready. Come in and throw them in the comments, and we will get to them.
And for those of you watching Kane and Paul Bearer right now, we're on Raw's War, May 18th, 1998. And we are 1 hour, 22 minutes, 53 seconds into the show. We got about 11 minutes, 50 seconds left. So I have a feeling the main event, Undertaker comes out. This Kane feud is not over. I don't think our main event tonight is going to be very long.
Ooh, Kane got up there for Taker.
Yeah, he did. I don't think our main event's going to be very long, given that Stone Cold is still under arrest right now, I guess. Who do you like in this feud, Kay? Kane or Undertaker?
I am not a Kane fan.
Really?
Damn.
You just don't like his politics.
I don't like his politics. I don't like his mask.
Really?
It looks like
What?
I love the mask.
I love the mask.
Yeah.
Plus, I love early Undertaker, so he just kind of stays in my heart.
Okay, here comes Vader.
Another person I don't like because of their mask.
That's crazy.
It's so creepy.
Vader's my boy.
Oh, shit.
Vader and Kane at Over the Edge. All right.
Yeah.
Like, Vader's mask is way creepier than Kane's mask.
Weird.
And listen to the pop Vader gets, man.
Yeah.
Big Man Vader. Who's the man? Not a damn 2-bit whore.
Is that what he called her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, missed that.
They cut it out of the replay.
Oh.
Yeah, that was Kane's real hair, Eric. He didn't cut it until it was time for him to take the mask off, which his wife was pissed about.
And off Philea says, "What's up, guys? What's up, man?"
Hey.
And says, "Found your stuff last week from Russo brand. I think I mentioned also like other guys." Yeah, we really appreciate the Russo people shouting us out. We did an interview with Russo about 2 months ago. That is on YouTube if you want to look for it. youtube.com/@nobonesaboutwrestling. He was a great guest, and we love Vince Russo, which is why we do this show, Tuesday Night Russo. And we do a JCW Lunacy watch along every Thursday at 6:55. So, I talk to Vince Russo a little regularly on X, and he's kind enough to like retweet our stuff and like it and all that. So I really appreciate him kind of giving us a little popularity. Here comes Commissioner Slaughter as the referee.
I don't like seeing his head without his hat on it. Looks like his head is missing.
Oh, man.
Alphalea says, "All things Russo are good, in my opinion. He's entertaining." I totally agree. Yeah, my favorite writer, my favorite booker in wrestling. And he's a great character as well. And Fazby says, "I took coffee pods, those small shampoos, soap, and disposable cups to make up some of the trip costs." There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
I ain't mad at you, Faz, at all. Get your money's worth. Come on, let's hear that glass break. don't even know if Briscoe's still doing his podcast.
Here it comes. That's a pop.
Has any wrestler ever come out to Crazy Train?
I'm sure somewhere, yeah, but not that I know of.
Because I was thinking about your question as to what my entrance music would be.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like that would be a better choice than my previous choice.
I don't think anybody's ever came out to it, but Chris Masters, he did a dance with his titties for Ozzy and Sharon on Raw one time. And he had them bouncing. It would go dun 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 dun. I was like, yo, I think that's what made me fall into love with it.
How Stone Cold has that like glass shattering. It's good to have something at the start of your entrance music that like gets people instantly hyped, you know?
Yep.
And so I thought that like All Aboard would be good, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're right, Kate.
Whoa, Slaughter
Ooh,
takes out
yeah.
Stone Cold. Damn, man. The match starts. We got a non-title handicap street fight here as our main
But
event.
like Kate was saying, they would start doing that more as time goes along because Mick Foley would end up getting the car crash sound before his song. The Rock would have Do You Smell What the Rock is Cooking? Yeah, I didn't even think about that, Kate.
Good point.
Al Snow,
point,
what does everybody want? Hey, and his would play.
Funny thing about Al Snow, sorry.
Funny
thing about Al Snow, you know, he's got the mannequin head, and he wrote "Help Me" on it backwards, and that's head. When they came out with an Al Snow action figure, it came with head, and all these parents complained because they thought it was a woman's severed head.
Yeah,
they did not understand it was a mannequin head. So all the Al Snow toys got pulled from Walmart. Maybe other places, but I know Walmart. They got pulled off the shelves, and so Al Snow didn't get his toy money like he should have.
I bet.
So I don't know if they're collectors.
Before they got pulled. Yeah, that's got to be a big collector.
I don't know if they're collector's items nowadays or what. I don't know a lot about wrestling toy prices. But that's kind of interesting. Just a lot of confusion about what was in the toy package. Oh, Pat Patterson hung up in the Tree of Woe. That looked like that hurt. Yeah. That would have broken my fucking knee. And Eric says, what does Raw really stand for? I don't know. Does it? I have no idea. I think that it's just because, you know, Vince, it was like Raw, unedited, unfiltered, you know. Started, of course, as Monday Night Raw. I think that's what it means, unless you have something else to tell me, Eric. But I'm pretty sure that's how they meant it, unfiltered, unedited. And it was, compared to Superstars and All-American Wrestling and whatever else they had going on. It was definitely more hard-hitting.
It could stand for really awesome wrestling.
Oh, stunner flip.
Wow.
Over.
See how you take the stunner. Okay.
Oh my goodness. Stuns both of the Stooges. Oh, Cobra Clutch. Nope.
Sergeant here taking bumps. Stun that big ass chin.
Bam. Oh my God. Well, Sarge was the world champion just 7 years before this.
Damn, really? Yes, he was.
Yeah. Here comes the dude.
I love it. Listen to that crowd. That's what gets me hyped.
Yep. And this is our pay-per-view main event coming up next week. Stone Cold and the Dude.
Damn, mix.
Oh, he slipped
in somebody's soda or something. Yeah, beer. So I'm thinking we got a no contest here in the main event. Somebody in some mask.
It's a Stone Cold mask.
Who is this? If it was an Austin fan, they would be on him already.
Mm.
Oh, chair shot. So who is it?
Oh, damn. It looked too small to be.
It's Vince. It's Vince. Eric says this is when Raw was really Raw. I totally agree. This is the best era of Raw. Yeah, 98, 99.
Yeah,
When
it was
Russo
all
was
about the Stone Cold and Vince McMahon feud for me for the longest.
Mandible Claw on Austin takes you out. And the pressure points inside the mouth.
That's so stupid.
Oh, I love it. That's a unique finisher. I love it.
Is it dumb?
Kay's favorite finishing move.
And that is our show for tonight. Austin gets beat up by McMahon and Dude Love. All right, so before we go give our bone ratings, what is this? Extra attitude.
What's this?
Is this after the show? After the show went off the air, I think.
Okay. What's this?
Cool. And Fazby says, what did you guys think of Omega's turn? I don't know if he turned so much.
I saw it coming.
I don't know if he really turned heel.
I don't think he turned. I think he was just, giving payback.
We're going to talk about that on AEW Weekly, Wednesday at 6 o'clock. Join us. We're going to talk a lot about Redemption and what went down in the main event. So join us, AEW Weekly, 6 o'clock, Wednesday. If you can't make it then, that's fine. It'll be on YouTube and X later. And it's available in audio version on Spotify, iTunes, all those places later Wednesday night. It'll be audio only also.
Faz, I really
talk
hope
about all that
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I hope you're able to show up, Faz, live with us. I'd like to get your feedback, being that you was there live.
Yep, that would be great. And he says, I was the only one calling it there. I didn't see that coming, but we're going to talk all about it Wednesday. I don't want to say much more about it tonight.
I saw it coming because I'm a wrestling genius.
And
I hope they do more of this.
Yeah.
Not a big fan of Willow.
Sorry,
Oh. I love Willow.
I like Willow, but I do not think they should have taken the belt off of Tekla.
I only say it because All In is coming up. Well, you know what? We'll talk about that.
We'll
talk
all about what Redemption means for All In, what's coming at All In, what we think's coming, all that. Wednesday at 6, AEW Weekly. So here, before we give our bone ratings for the matches and our best match, worst match rating for the show, before we do all that tonight, next week we are watching the Over the Edge pay-per-view, which was in Milwaukee, May of 98, and is on Netflix. And here is the card. World title match, Stone Cold defends against Dude Love. And it's some kind of combination like McMahon, Patterson, and Briscoe. They're the ref and the timekeeper and something else. So it's deck stacked against Stone Cold. We also have Vader versus Kane in a mask versus mask match, which is kind of weird because Vader takes his mask off in a lot of his matches anyway. So whatever. We got Legion of Doom 2000 versus Chains and 8-Ball of the Disciples of Apocalypse. We got the Lethal Weapon Steve Blackman versus Double J Jeff Jarrett. We have a loser leaves WWF match, Mark Marrow versus Sable in an intergender match.
No, I don't want Mark Marrow to leave, and I figured they're going to keep Sable.
We got a 6-man tag, The Nation, Kama Mustafa, D'Lo Brown, and Owen Hart team up to take on DX team of European champ Triple H and tag champs, the New Age Outlaws. We got the leader of the Nation, The Rock, defending the Intercontinental title against Farouk. Let's see, what else is this? I don't know. It's something I can't understand what they're saying. But those are our matches. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 matches, and probably maybe some more. I just looked up a spoiler-free card, which may not be 100% accurate because I only remember 1 or 2 matches what happened, so I don't want it spoiled for me next week. But now we're gonna do we're gonna rate the matches, bone rating. If you're new with us, 0 bones is terrible, 5 bones is awesome. So let's see.
Have you ever given anything 0 bones? I know you've given something.
I think I've given one thing 0 bones. I can't remember what it was. I think so. Okay, let's see here. We opened up. Val Venus made his debut. He pinned Scorpio after hitting the money shot splash from the top rope. Gave that 4 bones out of 5. Good opener.
Yep, I gave that 4 bones too.
Next up, we saw Terry Funk beat Mark Marrow, accompanied by Sable. Funk hit a DDT and pinned Marrow. I gave that 3 bones out of 5, mostly just because it was short. What they did was good, just a short match.
Yeah, 3 bones.
Up next, Chains and Skull of the Disciples of Apocalypse. They beat LOD 2000 in what you got to consider an upset. I gave that one 3.5 bones out of 5.
I gave it 2.5 bones.
Ooh. We had a number 1 contender for the world title match. Existing number 1 contender, Dude Love, beat Dustin Runnels to earn the title match at Over the Edge. I gave that one 2.5 bones out of 5.
Also gave that 2.5 bones out of 5.
Short match.
Very short.
Then we saw the Headbangers beat 2 members of Kai and Tai. I'm not sure which ones they were. They beat them by disqualification. Pretty good. I gave that 3.5 bones out of 5.
I gave that 3 bones out of 5.
World Tag Team title match. The New Age Outlaws kept their belts. They beat Intercontinental Champ The Rock and Owen Hart of The Nation. Road Dogg pinned The Rock after Farouk hit a pile driver on The Rock. Gave that one 4 bones out of 5.
I also gave it 4 bones out of 5, but I still feel like it was too overbooked.
Okay. And our main event, we had a non-title handicap street fight match with Commissioner Slaughter as the special referee. Saw Stone Cold go to, I think he went to a no contest with Gerald Briscoe and Pat Patterson. I enjoyed seeing them get stunned. I gave it 3.5 bones out of 5.
Yep, 3.5 bones out of 5.
All right, so now we'll do best match, worst match, rating for the whole show out of 5 bones. Okay, Fabulous, what do you say?
Best match, I'm going Terry Funk and Mark Marrow.
Oh, okay.
Just because I love Terry Funk. And none of the matches were really that wowing.
Okay.
Worst match, I'm going Dude Love and Dustin Runnels because that was like nothing. Like I don't even remember that match happening.
Yeah.
I remember them being in the ring, but that is the extent of the moves of the match is them standing there. I remember.
Okay.
And I'm gonna give the show 3.5 bones out of 5.
Wow, that's low for you.
Yeah, the wrestling wasn't up to par.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Even for a Russo Attitude Era show.
What about the storylines with Paul Bearer being Kane's father?
Yeah, no, that was good.
McMahon once again arresting Stone Cold.
I'll go up to 4. I'll go up to 4 bones.
We established Dude Love as the challenger at the pay-per-view. Good storylines going on.
I thought that had already been established because you already told me that.
Yeah, I don't think it had been.
You gotta stop spoiling things.
Sorry. And the Val Venus debut. So, Switch, what do you say? Best match, worst match, rating out of 5 bones?
My best match for me, I'm going with the Big Valboski and Scorpio for match of the night for me. Mm-hmm. Worst match, I'm gonna agree with Kay, Dustin, and Mick. Really wasn't nothing. And I'm gonna go with Kay and say 4 bones on this too, only because of the lack of the wrestling matches. Not the lack of wrestling matches. There wasn't really a lot in the wrestling matches, but storyline wise, we got a lot of that. So I'm gonna go 4 bones for this show. If we'd have got a little bit more wrestling, I gave it an extra half a bone. But yeah, 4 bones.
I'm gonna agree with Switch here. Best match was Val Venus's debut, beating Scorpio. I thought they both looked very good in that match.
Yeah.
Worst match, yeah, Dude Love and Dustin Runnels was nothing. I'm going to take my rating down even from 2.5 bones. I'm going to give it 1.5 bones because it was nothing. I'm going to take it down there. Rating for the show out of 5 bones, I'm going to give it 4 bones. Like we said, the wrestling wasn't really wowing. The 2 best matches were Venus over Scorpio and the Outlaws over Rock and Owen Hart. Those were the 2 best matches, I think, far and away of the night. And then we saw some short matches. Main event was a short no contest. But as I said, we saw the Stone Cold getting arrested angle. McMahon in a Stone Cold mask teaming with Dude Love to beat up Austin. We got the main event for the pay-per-view set up. We got Kane and Undertaker still going and setting up the Kane and Vader match at the pay-per-view. So good storylines. But I give the show overall 4 bones out of 5.
That was a wolf answer.
That wasn't as long as Wolf's answers. I didn't go through every match on the fucking show.
Every match.
No, I'm not gonna let you do that too, okay?
No, that was not a Wolf answer, not even. All right, folks, that's gonna do it for us. Real quick, let me tell you the schedule for the rest of the week. Tomorrow night, Wednesday, 6 o'clock, Switch and I do AEW Weekly, which I've talked about throughout the show. It's about an hour to an hour and a half. Everything that happened in AEW this week, and looking forward a little to Dynamite Wednesday night and a little bit towards All In. We're still, a month away. That's at 6. 7:55, Switch, K-Fabulous, Wolf, and I are doing an AEW Dynamite watch-along. Thursday night, 6:55, Switch, K-Fabulous, and I are doing a JCW Lunacy watch-along. Great show. If you've not seen Lunacy, go on YouTube. It is free. Watch like the past few weeks to kind of get yourself up on the storylines and join us Thursday, 6:55. It is free on YouTube. And Friday, we may have something going on. I'm going to talk to Switch and K-Fabulous off camera. I'll text you, Switch, and see if maybe we can do something on Friday or Saturday night. But I'll text you.
Yes.
So we may have something going on Friday or Saturday. So yeah, and that schedule is on our X. It's at No Bones Wrestling. That's at No Bones RASSLIN. We're on YouTube, youtube.com/at No Bones About Wrestling. Everything we've ever done on there. We have our own website that needs updating, and hopefully it's going to get updated soon.
I'll show you how to do it.
www.nobonesabout.com is going to get revamped here soon. It's outdated, but there's a lot of stuff on there.
Not that outdated.
It is, and it's going to get revamped. Anyways, so that's what's going on this week with No Bones About Wrestling. And, of course, next Tuesday we'll be back, 7 o'clock, Tuesday Night Russo. We are watching the 1998 Over the Edge pay-per-view, Stone Cold and the Dude for the world title. Switch, you got anything you want to promote before we go?
Not just going on my CGR Productions page. Check out the 2 new songs that me and my brother has dropped.
We got to check those out. I haven't checked them out yet. I'm sorry to say, but we're going to.
Got a lot going on. My brother's is called Smoke and Mirrors. Mine's is called The Last One's Breathing. But yeah, other than that, y'all make sure y'all tune in with us right here on No Bones About Wrestling and everything we got going on. Go on his Twitter account and check out the new pictures that they got with some of our old favorites from back in the day, man. Like who y'all got? Godfather, Caleb Conway, and
Hoovy Juice,
Buff and stuff. Like, yeah, y'all go and check those pictures out. Like and subscribe, share these links to y'all friends, yo. And that's all I got for you.
Yep. Everything he said. Like and subscribe. That makes a big difference to us. And then you subscribe, whenever we go on air. And everybody, love yourselves. Love each other. For the love of God. Use your turn signals out there, people. Stay safe on the roads. And we will see you all tomorrow night, 6 o'clock for AEW Weekly. And Switch, as always, thank you for joining us.
Already, bro.
And I'll
everyone in the chat.
Everyone, thank you. Everyone in the chat. All our viewers. I'm sorry. Everyone who talked to us, we appreciate it. We love talking to you. Your questions, your information you have. what you like, what you don't like, all that stuff. We love it. We love talking to you. You are the reason we do these shows. If we were just talking to nobody, we would have quit this a long time ago. So thank you very much for tuning in.
It's still pretty fun to get to talk to Switch.
It is fun. It is fun. But still, thank you very much for tuning in. We appreciate you so much. And that's going to do it. See you at 6 tomorrow, AEW Weekly. Join us. And we are going to play out with Switch's new No Bones About Wrestling theme song. Have a good night, everybody.
All right, y'all.
See you, man.
Set the tone. New war zone. Yeah, we came to talk that pain and gold. No bones about it. Let it roll. Aces got them books stacked high. Old take heat and that sharp eye. Manager day shame. Make fly. Seen every lock up, every running lie. Play fabulous, can't link, but she locked in quick. Costume drama, that spot lick slick. That's pageantry, the flair, the grit. Found her home in the chaos of it. Switch been down since way back when. Horror flicks, dark dot sports again. CGR with that brother team. No bones crew, we the body slam dream. Time to welcome everybody to the room then. Balls for a brand of super kick them in the chin. Take a hound to the moon, watch them run in fear. No bones about wrestling, now is here. Books, toys, docs, and game night fights. Old school love in the modern lights. We don't just watch, we study the craft. Hear that crowd, we build on that. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. We break it down. We bring the heat. No bones about wrestling. No bones about wrestling. Four voices strong. Bring heat to these seats.